The circle of life is real. We all eventually get replaced. I know most of us don't think of that, but life, as I talk about it quite often, is in session. This is not a dress rehearsal. We don't have the opportunity to turn back the hands of time or buy more time. It is our most precious commodity that we have, is our time. But eventually, as we age, people age, obviously, the two things that people joke about is that the inevitable that you can't avoid are death and taxes. I've experienced the tax portion side of it. I haven't experienced death yet, thank goodness, for myself. Obviously, I've had many people in my life pass away, and really, things get replaced, right? As we age, our grandparents get to a certain age and they pass away. Our parents get to that age. Your parents might still be around, they may not be, and they pass away, and you get to that age category, and it's a circle of life. Things are born, things die, we age, we just live life. So eventually we are replaced. And the purpose of discussion of this, or not really discussion, or talking about this, is the fact that people need to realize that because life's in session, you should be living every moment like it's the promise, right? Because really, your next moment isn't promised to you. The current moment you're living in is a promise. You're currently breathing, you're alive. Are you living your life to the fullest? This whole weekend theme for me is basically about living on purpose and, taking every moment that you have as a gift and realizing, a minute from now is the future. What are you doing? What are you doing in your next minute? If you're in a slump right now, you're having a tough weekend, because not everybody's going to have a good Easter weekend, especially because families aren't, hanging out. There's not big Easter gatherings like normal. There's just so many different things that people have an expectation and took for granted for in their lives, like an Easter, like a Christmas, like birthdays, anniversaries, the list goes on, concerts, hockey, whatever the case is. Your life has been turned upside down, and for some people, it's hard to cope. But I'm here to tell you that you may be struggling at this moment to cope with the Easter weekend. A minute from now is your future. Do whatever it takes to pivot your mindset. Maybe call somebody up that you really respect, that is an energetic. They vibrate, their energy is at a higher level than what you're currently feeling. And you know that to be the case because I have people like that in my life that I can always count on them. When I reach out to them, their energy level is at a different frequency than mine. They're vibrating at a different level, and they can help in a conversation, not necessarily give you advice or help you get out of that circumstance. But what they can do is sometimes when you're talking about your circumstances or what's going on between your 6 inches, your mind, yourself, figures out the answer, the solution. And it can be as simple as just reaching out to somebody. So, at the end of the day, we're all replaced. We don't know when we're going to be replaced. We don't know when the next birth's going to happen in this world. Even though as I speak, there's babies being born all around the planet. There's people passing away. It's a circle of life. So during your life, though, again, eventually because of age, because of circumstances, you will replace your parents. They replace their parents. Your kids will replace you in the circle of life as parents. Maybe they're single people, then they become parents, then they become grandparents. The list goes on. Great grandparents. You look at myself, I've been a grandparent since I was in my mid-30s. So I've been a grandpa for a long time. And, my oldest grandson is 17 already. The chances of me being alive and being a great grandpa are really good, but there's no promise that'll happen, right? But eventually my grandson will become a parent himself, right? Eventually he'll become a grandpa. Eventually he'll become a great grandpa. I know it may sound like a broken record, but people don't think about the simplicity of life, the circle of life. We replace the people we love that are older than us, and they do the same thing. But regardless of that, if you don't arrive at that point and replace somebody because you've passed away, hopefully you've lived every moment of your life with purpose, with passion, with conviction, and you've decided to live the ultimate version of yourself, and you've programmed yourself to realize that in life you never have a bad day. If you do have a completely bad day, it's your choice. It's also your choice to learn how to pivot out of that circumstance so that you don't have those days where it's constantly everything is, doom and gloom, and you got a cloud and a rain shower over your head following you wherever. Talked about this already this week. Program your mindset to say, I'm having a bad moment. I'm not having a bad day. And then learn who to reach out to, learn what to listen to, learn what to watch, learn to have associations in your life from people to things that can help pivot your mindset so that you only have bad moments. You never experience bad days ever again, because it's unrealistic to say that you won't have bad moments. I have them, but I've programmed myself. I work on myself daily to learn how to change my state and realize I'm in a slump. And sometimes it's tough, but I'm telling you right now, someday I'm going to be replaced. So with that knowledge in mind, it doesn't mean I'm going to fear the future of passing away. It means I'm going to live for the life that I have right now at this moment. I'm going to appreciate everybody that's in my life, appreciate everything that I've been given by God, right? And literally look at life as a gift, right? Because it is a gift. And live the moments of that gift of my life every single day to the best of my ability. Wake up every single day appreciating the fact that I woke up and have another shot to be the best version of myself, because I know eventually I'll be replaced. So I want to leave my mark on this world. I want to ensure that I've helped people level up and leave a mark on this world for themselves, right? So I hope this finds you having a great Easter weekend. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. God bless you all. Peace out. Stay out of trouble. And most importantly, stay safe.